It is common knowledge to every gambler that casinos are one of the most interesting places on the planet. There are lots of fascinating things about casinos that attract gamers from all around the world. Some players visit casinos when on a business trip in a faraway land. Others are more intentional about their visits to casinos. Some are in control of their spending, while others keep spending until they have no money to stake. Regardless of why people make it to casinos, it is an unarguable fact that there is something catchy about casinos that lots of people will never understand. Every gambler surely knows a thing or two about casinos. I am sure you do too, as you would not be gambling if you had no knowledge about casinos. Nonetheless, there are lots of things the average gambler is yet to find out about casinos. Prominent among these things is the reason lots of people are addicted to casinos, and the fact that casinos always have the air conditioner on, as cool air helps people stay awake. To make your time on this page count, we will walk you through top 10 things you didn't know about casinos. The roulette was an accidental discovery. If mistakes could always lead to the creation of something spectacular, people would look forward to making them. Unfortunately, this is not the case. While mistakes are generally not good, gamblers all over the world should be grateful to French mathematician Blaise Pascal for his mistake which led to the creation of the roulette. Pascal, a famous mathematician in the mid-1660s, was trying to create the perpetual motion machine when he ended up inventing the roulette wheel. Although he was not happy to make this mistake, the gambling world is glad he did. The roulette is one of the most popular games in the average casino. Most people enjoy it, and I'm sure you do too. $39 million is the biggest slot machine jackpot yet. Are you looking to become the biggest slot machine jackpot winner of all time? You will have to win more than $39 million from a slot machine with not more than $100. Somebody already won $39 million in one night. Slot machines have not made as much millionaires as being in business. Nonetheless, a lot of people play slots with the dream of becoming millionaires overnight. This might not seem like a smart thing to do. However, lots of gamers play slots with the dream of becoming millionaires, because a good number of people have become millionaires overnight simply from playing slots at the right time. So far, the biggest slot machine jackpot of all time is $39 million. This was won by a Los Angeles-based software engineer in Las Vegas. It actually is funny how a resident of Vegas is yet to break this record after 11 years. Keeping customers entertained was the reason for inventing the slot machine. The slot machine is a major gambling symbol in pop culture. However, it was not invented to be featured in casinos. It was originally invented by Charles Fay in the 1880s as a means of entertaining customers. Charles Fay wanted to keep his customers busy while they fixed their cars. Therefore, he decided to build a machine with spinning wheels and symbols that paid in cigarettes and candles. At its invention, this machine was called Liberty Bell. The expression blue chip stocks can be traced to casinos. If you have spent a lot of time gambling in casinos and also spent ample time in the stock markets, you must have noticed similarities between the stock market and playing poker. This might seem like it is about all the connection that can exist between something as serious as picking stocks and something like gambling that is supposed to simply depend on luck. Well, if only you are interested in digging deeper, you will discover that there is a major connection between playing poker and the stock market. The expression blue chip stocks, which simply mean high-quality stocks on the New York Stock Exchange, can be traced to poker games. So long poker games are concerned, blue chips are more valuable than red and white chips. This explains the very high value associated with blue chip stocks. Now you see a connection, right? Casinos are not as dangerous as many people assume. When the word casino is mentioned, some people envision a fairly large hall with some of the most dangerous people in the country. Additionally, some folks erroneously consider a casino a place where gangsters hang out and fights break out very often. Although casinos house people from different backgrounds and people with different reputations, it is not the dangerous place lots of people think it is. As a matter of fact, casinos are perhaps safer than your bedroom. I know this sounds shocking. Well, it's the truth. However, you might have to visit a casino to see things for yourself. Since there are all types of people in casinos, casino operators put a lot of money to ensure the casino environment is absolutely free from danger. There are lots of trained security personnel and more cameras than you can count watching events. Casino owners are smart people, and they are fully aware that the safety of the casino environment is needed for their business to boom. Now you see why casinos are safe. You can't send messages or make calls. As soon as you get into a casino, your cell phone will lose signal completely. The implication of this is that you will be unable to send text messages or make calls. If for any reason you need to make a call, you have no choice but to step out of the casino. So next time you are unable to reach an acquaintance in a casino, you do not have to worry, as they have not gotten into trouble. Their phone is simply out of signal. It is easy to lose track of time. When people get into a casino to have some fun, it is quite a norm for them to get carried away. Now, I know you will easily attribute this to their addiction to gambling. Nonetheless, this is not always the case. It appears it is a rule of thumb for wall clocks to be absent in casinos. Also, there are no windows. This means it will be impossible to tell what the time is or how long you have been in a casino, except if you check your wristwatch or phone. The movie Casino was filmed in an actual casino. The movie industry is full of gimmicks that are far from the real deal. They only play the role of making people believe that what they are seeing is the real stuff. Now, this is great for business. However, not every movie you see was simply shot in a studio. The movie Casino is one of the movies that was not shot in a studio. This movie was actually filmed in a casino. Casino was shot by director Martin Scorsese, who insisted that the movie be filmed in a real casino. So when it was time to film the movie, the Riviera Casino, in which the movie was shot, was partially closed from Mondays to Thursdays, between midnight and late morning. This was the norm for 6 weeks. FedEx owes its existence to casinos. Did you know that in the absence of gambling, the firm FedEx would have stopped existing a long time ago? Now, here's what happened. FedEx was once a struggling company and was running out of funds. At some point in 1973, the firm could only boast of $5,000 and was going to run out of business if nothing was done. Since it appeared like all was lost, its founder, Frederick Smith, decided to take a risk of a lifetime by flying to Vegas and gambling with all that the company had left. Now, this is not exactly the best way to go about business. Nonetheless, it worked for Frederick. After gambling, Frederick was able to win $27,000. While this is not exactly the best way to invest, this win was the boost FedEx needed to bounce back into business. The firm went on to raise $11 million and ended up making its initial profit in 1976. Do you own a small business and are very much interested in gambling? This story is one you will find very inspiring. However, you are not Frederick Smith, and it could just be the end of the road for you. You can ban yourself from taking part in casino games voluntarily. Are you struggling with casino addictions? If yes, then this might be the best piece of information you will come across all week. Many states in the United States have made provisions for gamers to ban themselves from casinos. So, do you think you are losing it and want to be redeemed rapidly? You can take advantage of this law. You can either ban yourself for 5 years or for life if you think you will never come out from gambling addictions. I don't know where you stand, but if I were you, I would only make use of the 5 years alternative, as you never know if you will become the biggest slot jackpot winner of all time.